Whoa! No, man, you gotta chill. No, this has to be a joke or something. Oh, man, I don't know what this is all about. I don't know who you are, but I didn't do anything, man. I'm just here to tape the show, bro. I don't want to
Get up, buddy. It's time to tape the show, dude.
What?
Happy Halloween.
You idiot.
MMA Inside the Cage, brought to you by Advanced Sports Labs. Expedite your blood work today at advancedsportslabs.com.
Welcome to MMA Inside the Cage, bringing the world of mixed martial arts to you. I'm your host, Vincent Vega. This is my associate, Jules Winfield.
Well, Vince, for this episode of MMA Inside the Cage, we're about to lay the wrath upon thee.
Oh, man, you know it's crazy. It's MMA in some of these other countries, man. You know, they do the punch and the kick and the submissions, but it's just the little things that are different.
Example.
Well, you know what they call MMA over in South Africa?
They don't call it MMA?
Nah, man, they call it EFC Africa.
So what do they call MMA clothing over there? Tap Out Africa?
Nah, man, they call it Hunter MMA.
Hunter MMA. What do they call MMA in the Congo?
I don't know, man, I didn't go to the Congo. Can I just tell you something, partner? I love Halloween. I love this. Tonight, 3 fights, and we're previewing the big event on November 5th in Abingdon, Virginia. That's Ruckus in the Cage. But right now, some horror movie royalty has stopped by the studio. A man that's been in a long list of horror movies like Firestarter, The Abyss, Friday the 13th, 5, and he was even Michael Myers himself in Halloween #2. I'm talking about Dick Warlock. Welcome to the show, Dick. Awesome to have you here on the show on MMA Inside the Cage. Now, I'll tell you, man, you've been in thank you for calling us by our Pulp Fiction names. I appreciate that. You've been in so many movies, man. It's such a long list, and you've done stunt coordinating and just everything. What were some of your favorite movies to be working with?
Well, it'd be Jaws, for one.
Oh, yeah, that had to be.
Of course, Halloween 2.
Yeah.
And especially the hot tub scene. But that's got a whole story by itself. But anyway, yeah, I've had my share. The Abyss with James Cameron. I've worked with some of the top guys. I've been very fortunate.
Yeah, no doubt about it.
The only thing is, I don't know whether you realize it or not, but I'm the shortest guy to ever play Myers.
Yeah, but you're still intimidating when he gets that costume on, isn't he, Kevin?
Oh, yeah, man. And let me ask you this. How big of a job was that for you?
Well, I looked at the first movie. I hadn't seen it when I got the job. I looked at it and I picked out a scene where Tommy Lee Wallace raises up by the side of the bed and turns his head right on the beat of the music. And I thought, that's very mechanical, so I think I'll do it like that. Well, I never got 1 ounce of direction from the producer, who badmouthed my performance later, or the director. But it turns out that it seems to be the fan favorite, especially the walk.
Oh, that was a good walk. Now, you've been in charge of stunts for so many movies, like we said. Talk about that job, everything that goes into that as far as coordinating all the stunts for a movie. That's a pretty big job.
Well, it is, because you've got to take care of the actors and the actresses, but you got to work with the prop department, the hair and makeup, the transportation, props if you need a breakaway window or a chair or something. So you're working with a lot of departments, and you got a lot of responsibility there. I had mixed emotions about the whole thing. I'm doing Myers as the killer, and then I'm also doing the safety end as a coordinator. So which hat have I got on today, in any particular scene? But
that's wild. Now, violence and brutality is something big in MMA, man. There's a lot of fighting going on. Yeah. What attracts you to the sport? What do you like about MMA and fighting?
Them guys are tough. It's such an upswing from boxing. Boxing is good, and I'm a big fan of boxing. But with this guy, these guys just really let it out and get it on.
I'll tell you what, finally, we got one big question for you now. This is a Halloween-based question. Let's say you took all the killers from the 80s movies, the 90s movies, all of them, Freddy, Jason, all these guys. Yeah. You throw them in a cage. Who comes out victorious on all those guys?
Well, what am I going to tell you?
I thought maybe you'd say Pumpkinhead. You were involved in that one, too.
You think you can take Voorhees in 3 5-minute rounds? I mean, tell the truth. 3 5-minute rounds, no. Michael Myers versus Jason Voorhees.
No, I can't touch
Michael Myers.
I wish it was Michael Myers, man, but I don't think so.
It's awesome having you here, man. And you're doing a package right now. You're doing a deal where you're doing the mask and everything. Talk about that package that you're doing and you're selling right now.
Yeah, I got a brand new mask coming out. It's really unique. It has the actual coloring of the original mask, which has a yellow cast to it. I couldn't sell the mask outright because the producers of the movie, they said, no, you can't sell anything that's Myers related. So I thought, well, I'll give it away. Okay. So I had a guy do these masks for him. I made 20 of them. 20, is that 20? No, 20. Can't count either. But along with it, you get a DVD of me talking about my career, and it's got some funny stuff in it. Then there's a couple of good photos. There's one autograph that's never been seen by the public before, and people like that idea. It's got a personal message from the guy that produced the mask, a guy named Andrew Santagato, a friend of mine. Just little goodies that I threw in there as an enticement. You buy this package and absolutely free, you're going to get a Michael Myers mask.
That's pretty good enticement.
It's called The Image. It's called The Image, and you can get them at dickwarlock.com. Just go over there, and all the information about it is there.
Well, there we go, man. Dick Warlock right here for us on MMA Inside the Cage. Now, our first fight of the night comes from one of our favorites, EFC Africa. They're gearing up for a big night of fights, EFC Africa 11. Here's JP Joubert versus Jeremy Sheepers from EFC Africa 10, and it features your MMA Inside the Cage punch of the week.
Fighters Only magazine, tail of the tape with a 3 centimeter reach advantage for JP Joubert. He's also 5 centimeters taller and weighs 3 kgs heavier. Sonna proudly brings you our EFC girls, looking absolutely fantastic as always. This light heavyweight fight in the red trunks, JP Joubert, white trunks. We've got Jeremy Happy Feet Skippers.
See how much bigger JP is than Jeremy when the two of them are squaring up now. Two, and then he swings.
Joubert stronger.
Oh, big punch landed by JP and now by Jeremy as well.
Pressure's on Skippers here.
Oh, big shot landed by Skippers, big shot landed by JP. Both guys just brawling.
Skippers in trouble, but he looks fine.
Jeremy Skippers takes a shot very, very well, and trust me, he was dishing out his own in that exchange as well. Now JP landing big uppercut. Jeremy coming in. JP is swinging for the fences. That's the end of it. He knocks Jeremy out with a left hand to see.
Knockout!
As a professional fighter, there's a lot of things that I need to be concerned about. I need to be concerned about my opponent. I need to worry about my fans. I don't want to have to be concerned about my blood work. That's why I go to Advanced Sports Labs and I get my blood work done in an affordable manner. They get it done fast. They send it to the commission, they send it to the promoter, and they send it to me, so I have peace of mind knowing that everything's done properly.
As a promoter, they've taken away the headache of trying to get the blood work and get the results to the state. They have streamlined the process, and they do it at a great affordable rate for the fighter and for the promotion.
Expedite your blood work today at AdvancedSportsLabs.com.
EFC Africa 11, Iano versus Shabab for the lightweight title. Potts versus Fonsale for the heavyweight title. 10 November, Coca-Cola Dome. Book now at CompuTicket or watch it live at EFCAfrica.com.
MMA Inside the Cage, brought to you by Advanced Sports Labs.
Welcome back to MMA Inside the Cage. Cyrus Feast, Casey Oxendine on our second annual Halloween special. We're standing by with Chris Smith, the promoter and owner of Ruckus in the Cage. Has a big event coming up on Saturday, November 5th at the Washington County Fairgrounds in Abingdon, Virginia. Welcome to the show, Chris.
Hey, thanks for having me, guys. Definitely.
He's a lot bigger in person. He's a giant. Now, it seems like it's been forever since a Ruckus card, man. But one thing we know about a Ruckus event is your fighters bring it, man. You have some exciting fights. Talk about this comeback to the Tri-Cities.
It's been a long-awaited comeback. We've had just by popular demand. I just had too many guys calling, and it just got to the point that we just had to bring it back. And I'm real excited about it because everybody's excited about it.
No doubt about it.
And everywhere I go, I just feel the energy from it. So the energy's there. The fans are ready. The fighters, everybody knows about it. We got the marketing going really well. So. Everything, got a lot of fighters. Of course, I've got 30-some fights on the card already. Had to choke it off at some point. Yeah. But it's all local guys, so it's really interesting to watch. You don't just know like 2 guys on the card. You might see your next door neighbor or something like stepping into the cage for the first time or whatever. So you see a lot of guys from the community fighting. And that makes it more interesting to see than just seeing people you don't know.
Sure. Well, Chris, man, you have made your fame for many, many years. You've promoted around this area for, 15 years. Started out with the Rough and Rowdy Brawl. Yep. You guys drew incredible amounts of people to a lot of these events. Tell me about that.
Well, we promote the Rough and Rowdy Brawl. Find out who's the roughest man in this particular region or that particular region. So that's been my livelihood for the past 16 years. I'm a fight promoter by trade. I don't do anything else. Don't work paint houses or anything. So that's been our livelihood, and we've been very fortunate. So my wife and I, we've been together for as long as the promotion's been together. So
that's cool,
and it works. So, yeah, we've had a lot of experience putting cards together, and we transferred over and tried the mixed martial arts about 5 years ago, and it did really well. Ruckus, we did 19 shows in 2 years. And Abingdon was a good market for us, a really good market for us. We brought Matt Serra in 1 week after he knocked out GSP, and he brought his belt to Abingdon, and it was like boom, great success from the beginning. But that wasn't the reason. The real reason was the local fighters, of course, that brought everybody out. And
well, now you're talking a few stars. Now there's another star on the horizon for your next event by the name of Ken Shamrock.
Absolutely.
How'd that come about?
Yeah, that just I started looking around and just so I got to make it special if we're gonna come back. It's our first comeback. There's a lot of shows out there to compete with, and you got to make your show pop.
That's going to be exciting.
I just wanted to bring a welcome back to the fans, bring everybody out, and get everybody have something extra to be excited about.
No doubt about it. Now, we're going to get further into the card, and we're actually going to talk more about the UFC Hall of Famer Ken Shamrock that will be in Abingdon on Saturday, November 5th, and show a main event straight from the Ruckus Library. Our second fight of the night is from our friends at Bama. Bama 7 was a huge event featuring Frank Trigg, Paul Daly, and Andre Winter. Bama 8 is around the corner on December 10th, and it'll feature Nate Marquardt for the welterweight title. For more information, check out Bama.com. Your second fight is Rob Sinclair, Diego Vital for the lightweight title from Bama 7, and it's your second fight right here on MMA Inside the Cage.
And it was one of those things where it depends on how the win happens for either man.
So here we go, the first round in this championship defense for Rob Sinclair. As the fight professor says, the opponent's changed, but technically the style hasn't.
Oh, here we go. Now, who would have thought this was going to happen? Diego Vital takes down Rob Sinclair. Can he capitalize? Can he get side control? He's almost got that right leg free.
That, as you said, opening tightness from Diego. He's been very calm since, and it's been a very even opening round so far.
It really has, and I'm actually kind of shocked. Sinclair has taken him down, but Diego has popped back up, and he's still got that head controlled. He's got to be careful.
It's not a problem for him at the moment, though, is it?
Then you're talking about the gas tank here, and the gas tank is he's thinking, well, if I go for it now, I'm going to pay for it later. Oh, good low kick by Sinclair, right above. Diego has slowed down quite a bit.
Yes, it was noticeable there where his offense upright looked very clumsy in comparison. He clips him with the right hand, but there's nothing behind that.
No, because he's showing it to him. He's not setting it up with a jab or fading down. And nice right cross there by Rob Sinclair.
As if to say to Diego Vital, that's how you throw the right. Diego doesn't even try to protect the leg either, really. It's still there for him at a reasonable range, and I think it was a successful technique, and yet he's gone for the all hand at the moment. Oh, and that's
about it. That thing landed right on the button. A one-punch knockout with an uppercut by C4 Rob Sinclair to defend his title.
As a professional fighter, there's a lot of things that I need to be concerned about. I need to be concerned about my opponent. I need to worry about my fans. I don't want to have to be concerned about my blood work. That's why I go to Advanced Sports Labs and I get my blood work done in an affordable manner. They get it done fast. They send it to the commission, they send it to the promoter, and they send it to me, so I have peace of mind knowing that everything's done properly.
As a promoter, they've taken away the headache of trying to get the blood work and get the results to the state. They have streamlined the process, and they do it at a great affordable rate for the fighter and for the promotion.
Expedite your blood work today at AdvancedSportsLabs.com.
Are you ready, America? Then let's get it on with Fight Now TV. Your front row seat, 7 days a week to experience all the hard-hitting action, news, and entertainment from around the fight world. From world-class boxing events. Here we go, the main event. To mixed martial arts showdowns and other combat sports matchups. Here we go. Fight Now TV delivers the hits and more. Fight Now TV also offers unrivaled access to the fighters and insiders who make the fight game happen around the globe. As we go from the training camps to the weigh-ins, press conferences to the matchups, Fight Now TV is there before and after every belt. Fight Now TV also features original series found only on Fight Now. There you have it. Stop on by. It's time, fight fans. Your channel has arrived. All the fights, all the names, all the action. Call your television provider and tell them you want to get it on with Fight Now TV.
MMA Inside the Cage, brought to you by Advanced Sports Labs.
Welcome back to MMA Inside the Cage. Third round action is the Halloween special. Cyrus Feast, Casey Oxendine, and from Ruckus in the Cage, Chris Smith. Well, it's no secret, man. The guy's been all over the posters, the commercials. We talked about it a little bit. Ken Shamrock, a UFC Hall of Famer, coming to the Abingdon Fairgrounds. Man, that is so exciting. How big of a deal is it to have Ken Shamrock at your event?
Oh, that's going to be it's an awesome deal. I'm just really excited to meet a legend like Ken. I've never met him, just talked to him on the phone and everything. So it's going to be really exciting because, I mean, former WWF champion, and the whole 9 yards. I mean, this guy's been in a lot of
he's crossed
a lot
the
of
lines,
fights. Yeah, he's really been a mega star over the years.
No doubt about it. And it's so exciting to have Ken Shamrock. And you said that he's very involved with kids and stuff, and he has a lot of charities that he works with. Talk about that, man. He grew up in a foster home, right?
Yeah, he grew up in a foster home. From what I understand, he's building a house to house like 200 foster kids out in Nevada. I think that's a wonderful deal that he's doing for the kids, and he wants to come out here and visit a juvenile center and give a speech to the kids to, you know, stay out of trouble and everything. So we're going to set that up, and I mean, just so easy to work with, just a really super guy.
That is so cool. Let's talk a little bit more about the card. I mean, this thing is huge. Once again, man, over 30 fights. How do you do, by the way, get so many fights on there and get this thing to get over in a decent time? Because a lot of times you'll see 12, 13 fights. You added about 20 to the mix there. It always goes that way, though, right?
5, 6 shows that we've had in Abingdon, we've always had 28, 27 fights every time that have actually happened on the card. So we've always never had the card go past 10:30.
Wow.
So
that's
3 hours. Yeah, we average about 10 fights an hour or close to it. That's a lot of fights.
But you push them through there. I mean,
we push them through there.
You give the crowd a lot of action, and, you know, there's not a lot of time, you know, intro
I don't take
and
breaks,
exiting.
no intermissions, and as soon as the fight's over and the guys climb out of the ring, we're bringing the next crew out. And when you've got 3,000 screaming fans, I think they cause fights to end faster. They don't get to spar each other. They just go freaking try to kill each other.
Right. So, yeah, that's what people want to see.
The adrenaline is at full force. So
now you got a heated rematch on this card that everybody's kind of talking about here. Parker Gemmell, Alex Bresnick. Talk about that fight.
Yeah, it's going to be a war. Those guys have no respect for each other.
You gotta love that. That always adds to a fight right there.
Well, they don't. They really don't. And Parker, Parker's really honorable to give him a rematch because he did get the victory on a split decision, but it was controversial 3.5 years ago. So, for this Bresnik guy, he's pretty pumped, man. He's an opportunist. And he saw the opportunity knocking on his door, and he answered. So,
now, of course, we got to talk about a faithful MMA Inside the Cage supporter and fan, Scotty Hale.
Yeah, Scotty Hale's going to be on the card now. He's worked with you a couple times, right?
Yeah, Scotty's fought for me several times, and real excited to have him title shot opportunity at Ruckus at 185. So
no doubt about it. Well, we're pulling for you, Scotty. We appreciate you watching the show and spreading the word of MMA Inside the Cage. The event is going down Saturday, November 5th from the Washington County Fairgrounds in Abingdon. Everybody's going to be there. Ruckus in the Cage will not disappoint. Our main event comes from Ruckus, and it's two guys that we know real well around here. Mike Wade from the MMA Institute, Ricky Bauk from Absolute Jiu-Jitsu, and it's from the Ruckus in the Cage event, and it's our MMA Inside the Cage main event of the week.
Advanced Sports Labs is always a great experience. You go in, you get your blood drawn, they take care of all the paperwork for you, they send your results to the commission and to the promoter, so I can just focus on being a professional fighter and getting on the fight.
Advanced Sports Labs. Expedite your blood work today at advancedsportslabs.com.
UFC Africa 11, Iano versus Shabab for the lightweight title. Potts versus Fonsale for the heavyweight title. 10 November, Coca-Cola Dome. Book now at CompuTicket or watch it live at efcafrica.com.
Stay chilling. Stay chilling. What you got there?
Eating a fruit cup.
What kind?
Peaches and pears.
I mean, what brand? Is it Dole, Del Monte?
They're American made brand.
Do you mind if I take a bite?
Anything you want.
That is a tasty fruit cup.
Vincent, would you like a bite?
No, man, I already ate.
All right. We need to know who's got the briefcase.
Yeah, who's got the briefcase? Answer his question.
I'm just here to teleprompt.
Listen, we are here to pick up Marcella's briefcase, and that's what we need to know from you right now.
I'm just here for the teleprompter, I swear.
Say teleprompter one more time. One more time, I dare you. I double dog dare you.
I'm just here to teleprompt, that's it. You guys are stupid. Oh my gosh. Yeah.
MMA Inside the Cage, brought to you by Advanced Sports Labs.
Well, partner, it was a pleasure. We had a lot of fun tonight on our Halloween episode. Next year, it'll be even crazier. We want to thank Dick Warlock. We want to thank Chris Smith from Ruckus in the Cage. We want to remind you to get out there Saturday, November 5th for Ruckus in the Cage at the Washington County Fairgrounds in Abingdon, Virginia. Casey, how can everybody get a hold of us?
Of course, you can find us on Facebook, follow us on Twitter, and shoot us an email at MMAinsidethecage@gmail.com.
I'm Cyrus Fees.
And I'm Casey Oxendine.
And we'll see you next week inside the cage.